oh, you have to see this movie. And I'm just like,
no.
ow.
Big Nana, please.
This lady's
I'm fragile.
violent. Welcome back to Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. We're still collecting the dark magic and the heart squids as we make our way to the true finale.
Part of me wants to make a heart squid plushie.
That'd be cute. Ugh.
Just because they are freaking adorable.
They are. Every game so far has like at least one really cute design.
Yeah.
But like I've noticed that. Like I feel like that is like the one way for like boyfriends to get their girlfriends into something nerdy.
Look at how cute it is! And they're like, oh my god, it's so cute!
Like he's just like, I love Mandalorian, it's badass. She obviously loves Grogu.
Yeah. Where like I love way more than just Grogu because I'm a Star Wars fan.
Right.
And I was super excited to see like the Mandalorian lore.
Yeah. Whoops.
You know? And then they just murdered it by putting, you know, a Skywalker in at the end. But I also really like those little ghosties with the candle.
The candelabras, yeah.
But I'm still female and I still absolutely love cute things.
Yeah.
So.
But like that is the consensus when couples come in.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like, oh, I like this, and like it's a
and
very
then the girlfriend is just like, it's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Like porgs. Like a lot of girls love porgs.
Yeah, because they're just cute.
Or like in the original Star Wars, if like the boyfriend only likes the original Star Wars, the girlfriend's like, I think R2's cute.
Yeah.
I like R2. And like there's many more examples. Dobby from Harry Potter.
Yeah. We used to sell a Dobby plush at work and they sold like crazy.
I had to like put up Harry Potter and I got a Dobby Funko Pop and I said, Master's given Dobby a pop. Dobby is free.
So we have like this one, because we have a very big like Harry Potter selection.
Yeah.
And there's one where it's a case, it's Dobby themed, but it's like it has all the books in it. And it has like a couple fun little things and it comes with a sock.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like our Harry Potter section is right on the way to like the break room and the bathrooms. So I was going on my break and I had like a sandwich in my hand. And this older lady was like, excuse me. And like I turn around and like part of me was annoyed. I'm like, lady, I only get so long for lunch.
Yeah.
I want to like eat my food and, you know, sit down for a minute.
Yep.
But I can't like just keep walking. So I was like, yeah, you know, what's up? And she was like, I'm so sorry. Like, do you work here? And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm on my lunch break. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was just wondering why there's only one sock in this package. And she wasn't a fan of Harry Potter, but like her granddaughter or something was. And she was like, I thought it would come with 2 socks so she could wear them. And I was like, oh no. Dobby gets a sock because Dobby's a free house elf now. So, like, it only came with 1 sock.
Dobby is free.
And she was very confused as to why it only came with 1 sock.
Allow me to explain to you the plot of Chamber of Secrets.
And I was like, it all started with the boy who lived. The king's fight of sandwich. Like, you might want to sit down for this, Grandma. Like,
it's a long story. I mean, really long. It spans about 7 books. All right, movies then. 8 movies. Fuck.
God damn it. I thought they did one of those, like, 3 movies in one. Like, But,
God.
yeah, it was kind of funny. And it was like, oh, no, it's, you know, it's a part of the movie. One of the characters gets a sock. And she was like, oh. I'm like, can I eat my sandwich now?
Can I eat my sandwich, please?
I'm hungry and it's getting cold.
I will direct my attention to a customer if they say excuse me. If I hear I just walk on by.
I normally I normally
mean?
try to get to them before they even have a chance. Like if I see someone, I'm like, hi, are you finding everything okay? And 9 times out of 10 they're like, yeah, I'm fine, thanks. And I'm like, okay, my name is Amanda. If you need help, just give me a holler. And then I leave before they can think of a question.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would rather have than just flat out like, where is this? Like the rude, like they can't insert themselves into your day politely.
Yeah.
They just have to like scream their question at you. And I'm just like, have you never heard of excuse me?
Yeah, it's
or
over there.
You know, something like that. I do dislike, not so much at Barnes & Noble, but like because there's no uniform.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have like my name tag. So from behind, it can be very confusing. Somewhere normally clothes.
You work here?
Yeah. When I worked at the craft store, I was decked out. Our uniforms were like royal blue and orange.
Yeah.
Polos.
I've
like
seen
who
them.
wears that?
Yeah.
But the department I worked in, I also had an apron that had the name of it, plus my big ass name tag. And the misery on my face, and people would still be like, "Do you work here?" No, I wear this every day under all of my clothes. Like what do you think? Like, that's such a terrible introduction.
See, at the store, like, when people say, "Do you work there?" I just, like, grab my lanyard and dangle my keys. I'm like, yeah.
Well, like, at the craft store, I used to just, like, look down at my name tag and just slowly look back up with them with the misery in my eyes. Like, what do you think? Like, and then be like, "Oh my gosh, ha ha ha, I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "No, you're not. Stop it."
Don't be sorry. Just don't do it.
Like, I don't know why that annoyed me so much.
Yeah, it can get annoying.
But I have already stated I have, like, terrible customer service habits.
Okay.
If someone, because, like, if they're paying cash and I have my hand out to take their cash and they set it on the counter, I will not hand them their change. I set their change on the counter.
I've done that.
Like, if you can't hand me your $1, I can't hand you your change. And I
yeah.
will set it underneath your open hand and treat you the same way you treat me.
Okay, so let's figure out how to
Ugh.
do this. Oh,
like, that's
through here.
bad
Okay.
customer service. But you know what? Be a better customer.
Yeah. Amen, sister, amen.
Preach!
Alright, so here we go. So now that we finally figured out how to do that one, our last couple heart squids are in this labyrinth.
Ooh, I need to drop one more little piece of knowledge for all of our younger viewers. Hopefully you're over the age of 13 because we recommend you be over the age of 13.
That's right.
However, if you are a younger person and you're paying in cash, please open your goddamn dollars. Stop throwing crumpled bills at the cashier. Open them up. They don't have to be in order. We can do that. But open them up. That is so annoying.
This has been another Mando TED Talk.
Oh my god, more like Mando rant. Get a fucking
Mando
wallet.
rant.
I really want to like find cheap materials and just make a ton of wallets, and the next time a 14-year-old throws crumpled bills at me, I'm gonna
Just
hand
flick
them
a wallet at them.
a free wallet and be like, "Open your bills."
That's where it goes, pal.
Like,
Uh-oh. I got a little carried away. Can't break the game that much. Guess I gotta ride the chain.
ride the chain.
Yep.
I've learned a lot about myself working in retail.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Damn shame. I don't know. I really like my job so much, even though I still get annoyed and I still have the.
No, I'm the same way. I very
It's
much
miles better
like
than my
working
last
where I'm
retail
at
experience.
now. You know, I like the content of what I'm selling, no matter where I'm at within the store. You know, I enjoy
Like
reading.
upper
so I like
management
books,
is
I
just
like
like you gotta be
coffee.
fat. They actually told me, hey, can you let the phone ring for a while so the new guy can have experience
answer it,
answering the
yeah.
phone? And I was just like, okay. They're like, it's not a bad thing. You're very quick on the draw, but we need him to have some experience. And like throughout the day, I'd look at him while it would ring, and it would be like a shootout, and I'd be like,
Draw! Like,
how may I help you?
that is one thing. I am very slow to answer the phone. Not for any other reason other than I am extremely uncoordinated.
Okay.
And I have the phone hooked to my back pocket. So it's like trying to
Yeah.
get to my back pocket by the time like our manager, he like
See,
I
I'm
swear
good
to
at
God,
that.
he's
I'm like a
He's a
gunslinger.
freaking psychic. It's like the phone doesn't even fully ring once yet and he's already answering it. And
Yep.
I'm like, Jesus Chris, we can help with this.
Yeah,
But he just gets to it first.
that's me.
So
Yeah, I'm like a gunslinger.
Yeah.
I'll hear it ring and I'll be,
yeah.
how may I help you?
Meanwhile, I struggle to get it off my pocket, and then I like don't remember which button answers the phone because it's not like a green phone and a red phone
Like the
that
only
signals
time
like answering
I don't
and
answer the
hanging
phone
up.
on like the first 2 rings is if I'm with a customer or I'm
Yeah.
busy. Because like I said, if I'm with a customer, you're in the store. They can wait.
Yeah.
Like I am with you, you are in the store. I want you to buy something. I want to make this sale. They, for all you know, could just be like, hey, where are you located? Or
That's
just
we
something
get that the most is like
random.
Where are you? Are you open? Do I have to wear a mask? We also get asked a lot, like, do you have a Starbucks? No, we don't. Like, yeah. Those are like the majority of our calls. Sometimes we get like, do you have this book in stock? Can you hold it?
Y'all got PlayStation 5s? No.
No.
Can you check? Yes.
Oh, the call that we single-handedly get the most of, do you have sports cards and do you have Pokemon cards?
Send them to our store. We have Pokemon cards.
Are they packaged?
Yes.
Because that's the thing, is like, these people are making
not
money
like
doing,
factory sealed.
That's the thing.
Okay.
They want like, because they do like TikTok videos and Instagram videos of them opening the cards to see what they get, and that's how they're like making money from it. But the thing with like the sports cards, we get more sports cards than Pokemon cards now. But the company that was like printing those sports cards are no longer printing sports cards.
Okay, don't go
So
that
we
way.
don't have them, and people are pissed.
Oh, okay. We have very few sports cards. We have a couple, but we have a section for Pokemon cards. We have like a couple shelves of sports cards, and we also have some Magic the Gathering cards as well.
Yeah, we have a ton of Magic the Gathering cards.
Yeah, not many people ask for those though.
There's one guy that comes in almost every day and spends $47 on a pack of Magic the Gathering cards. And I'm
Holy
like, dude,
shit!
that's expensive.
Hey,
Like, if you
can
can
do
afford it, then that's great for you. But like, that's expensive.
all right, I'm cheating. Ha ha! Suck it, Chains! Don't be wasting my time. All right, so what do you prefer? Do you prefer the customer that lingers, makes like a mental list, and then wants you to pick out like all 7 one after the other? Or do you prefer the, oh, I want this, 10 minutes later, oh, how about this? 5 minutes later, how about this?
I prefer the one customer that comes in with a list, or like makes a list and then just one right after the other.
Okay.
Because at least like where I'm working, we typically have a project going on, so it's like I'm not just standing there waiting for someone to ask for help. Like, I have a project sheet that needs done.
Correct.
So for someone that like every 10 minutes they're like, can you grab this? Can you help me find this?
Yeah.
And then like 5 minutes later they're like, can you help me do this? I'm not getting anything on my project.
Exactly.
Whereas like I would rather take 10 or 15 solid minutes to walk them through the store and get everything that they need than spend 2 hours of every 10 minutes trying to find them something.
I was helping an old lady yesterday, and she had a list of movies, and like she said, I was the sweetest, handsome young man I ever met.
Oh, 'cause you're mine.
But she'd get a little excited, and she'd be like, "You know what movie I forgot about? BAP!" And just haul off and slap me with the tape.
Oh no.
Oh, you have to see this movie, and I'm just like,
no.
ow!
Bag Nana, please.
This lady's
I'm fragile.
violent.
Yeah.
Like, other than that, I was just like, that was a great experience. But like,
yeah, I much prefer
I'd
someone to come in with a list or spend time figuring what they want and then just spend like 15, 20 minutes with them
Picking
getting
them all
everything
out.
that they want.
Okay.
Then like 2 hours of every 10 minutes having to stop what I do, go find it, and then try and resume what I'm doing just to stop again.
Gotcha. And up here is another heart squid.
Ooh.
Yada-da-dee.
Squiddy squid.
All right. But yeah, we have 2 more full heart containers to fill. When we have 2 full rows, that's it. That's max health. And you probably know this by now, but like that's how Zelda works.
Yeah.
When you fill up like the 2 rows,
That's how you
that's
know
it.
it's-
That's how you know that you've collected everything.
Yeah.
So in like Link's Awakening, if you had 2 full rows, you're like, I got max health.
I think I almost had 2 full rows. I think I might have been missing one.
Okay.
Because I know I didn't collect everything. There's no way. I'll like go into it thinking
if you ever
like,
want to
I'm gonna
revisit
get
the game, you can
everything.
just collect all the extras, get all the seashells.
Yeah, I know I didn't get all the seashells. I was very confused by the aspect of the seashells. I'm like, where are they?
Yeah.
And you had to, like, get so many before you could get anything. And, like,
Yep.
I never even got anything from them.
Oh,
because I
really?
just didn't collect enough.
Wow. Okay. We're gonna have to see how many we can get in the official Popcorn Gaming Cats and Dogs playthrough.
See where they're at.
All right, there you go. Dark magic for me. Mwahahi.
Dark magic.
Defense against the dark arts.
You know, clearly the bad guy.
So, was that in the book? Because they never mentioned it in the movie. But did it actually state in the book that Voldemort cursed that position? Because someone told me
No,
that
I
like
feel like
that's
that-
the reason.
That was like a J.K. Rowling add-on 17
Oh.
years after the books came out to be like, no, he cursed it. It was cursed. Because people started like making assumptions about
Okay.
it.
So she was like spinning the wheel.
Yeah.
How do I fill this
Yeah.
in? Voldemort
How do I
left
fix
a
this hole, or-
curse
yeah.
on the position. That was the plan the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah. Instead of just being like, well, I mean, I didn't think about it at the time, but yeah, I guess he could have cursed it. Like, come on, man. Because if there was an answer for it, you would have put it in the book in the first place.
That reminds me of when the director of Empire Strikes Back was asked if what Lando's sexuality was, and they were just like, would he possibly be gender fluid? And his answer was, sure, maybe. Yeah,
like-
he could be gender fluid, which is probably the smartest answer you can give, is just to be like, sure.
Like, I mean, I don't understand why people do that. Was it specified?
I know, right?
If not, then let your heart just go where it wants to go.
Bum, bum, bum. All right, so this is the hardest heart squid to get. It's these guys, but there's a certain rhythm and a certain puzzle. And you gotta do it correctly, otherwise you'll just keep going in circles. But at the center lies the heart squid.
Oh.
So it's basically like a Konami code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start.
Yeah.
That is the Konami code, because in the game Contra, you die in one hit, and you get like 4 lives. But if you put in the Contra code, up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start, 30 lives. Now you can play Contra.
You just play the start button.
And like that's become the Konami code. So much so that like it was an Easter egg in Wreck-It Ralph. When he goes into the secret vault, he goes up, down, left, right, B, A, start.
Oh.
And nerds everywhere were just like, oh, the Konami code! Because, like, that's the password that all nerds just know by heart.
See, I like...
Whereas, like, those were the fun passcodes, not
Yeah.
like the old NES games where it's like first row, capital A,
Yeah.
3,
Well,
X,
that's how Rayman
Z,
is.
L.
And you have to, like, hold them in a certain order and then release them in a certain order.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, it might work. If it doesn't work, just do it again. Don't do anything different, but just do it again.
I will say that, like, Earthworm Jim is like that, but if you do it right, he goes, cheater!
He calls you out.
I'll be like, infinite lives, and then he'll go, cheater! And all the lives show up. I'm like, what? Your game's hard as shit! But there we go.
Max heart.
Max health, baby. Hoorah! And we got all of the dark magic. So now we're going to shop for the goodies as we head off to the true finale.
Woo!
Yeah, silky green, pistol tune-up, scimitar, I'm sorry. I learned this.
Yeah, that's the C is
Scimitar, polish. And like, might as well just spend everything because
Yeah.
we're heading off to the true finale.
Bam, bam.
No sense in hoarding. I gotta get better at that though. It's hard.
It is hard. I did the same thing. I ended Trials of Mana with like millions of the currency for the game. And I was like, well.
Oh well. Because, like, you're supposed to spend it all before the final battle, because there's no shop during or after the final battle. So it's just like, well, if this is the finale, might as well just spend all my money. I don't know of any games that reward you for keeping a lot of money. I figure maybe you'd get an achievement,
I think that
like
that
a
would
notification.
Be like, yeah.
Hey, contained 1 million gold
Yeah, I
in
think it
The
would
Witcher.
It would be like an interesting idea of just being like, how much stuff and money can you save by the end, and like what would you get if you do that in the end?
So like these platforms appeared every time I completed one of those challenges, so I don't have to redo the challenges. I can just like keep bouncing up and hit the platforms, and we'll make our way straight to the final boss.
Oh.
Whereas before, like, the platforms weren't visible, so it would cut off just enough to where you couldn't just cheat and go up. You had to accomplish the trials ahead.
Yeah, that's, I'm doing that right now in Circle of the Moon. There's, like, a platform part where, like, I couldn't quite get there.
Well, in the next part, we're going to take on the true finale and maybe throw in a couple bonus features that the game does because you complete the game.
Okay.
So we'll see that in the next part.
Toodles!